Hey everyone, Sky here to discuss Independence Day, starring Will Smith, Bill Pullman, Jeff Goldblum, and directed by Roland Emmerich. Now, I remember seeing this in movie theaters a long time ago as a kid, and what did I think of it? I don't remember, except I think I really enjoyed it more than I'm about to say this time. Let's get into it, you'll see what I mean. On July 2nd, an alien spaceship that is ginormous and is coming to Earth, and the SETI, forgive me if I said that wrong, in New Mexico discovers it. Meanwhile, the Space Command in the Pentagon discovers it also, and then President Thomas J. Whitmore, played by Bill Pullman, as he's told by the Secretary of Defense, and then we meet David Levinson, played by Jeff Goldblum, who's divorced from his estranged wife, who I couldn't get her name originally, if I may say so myself. And we get introduced to so many characters who don't matter except for Russell Casse, who had a history with the aliens, with an exception of David, President Whitmore, and another character I have yet to get to. I don't care for any of the characters, honestly, and the fact that we're getting into an attack in the first 15 minutes is beyond preposterous, as we don't get to know any of them by the end of the day. And it's going to be a bigger problem with the sequel, I might add. We get introduced to Captain Stephen Hiller, that's the third person that I care about, played by Will Smith, who his girlfriend Jasmine, played by Vivica A. Fox, and son Dylan finds out the aliens are in town, and David discovers his signal is right. Meanwhile, Captain Hiller reports up to the El Toro military base. And David goes to Washington, D.C. to warn President Whitmore, including his ex-wife, to get out of the White House because the aliens are going to attack, and Captain Hiller wants to propose to Jasmine and tells Captain Jimmy Wilder, who's played by Harry Connick Jr., and of all this is a complete yawn. And the aliens blow up the whole world up. And this is Roland Emmerich, the master of disaster after this movie. And why did he earn this title? I honestly don't know, but it feels like a movie directed by Michael freaking Bay, and President Whitmore and David gets out of Washington, D.C., and Jasmine and Dylan, as well as the dog, gets in a safe spot out of harm's way, and what a big fat yawn, otherwise known as. July 3rd comes, and everything is blown half to hell, and Captain Hiller is anxious to whoop E.T.'s ass, as it's said by him, and I do laugh at that line, and it is pretty funny. And they fight the aliens on planes, which was pretty fun. I had a good time with the scene. I thought it was hilarious when Captain Hiller knocks down one of the aliens' spaceships and punches him out and saying, "Welcome to Earth." Again, it's hilarious in a cheesy kind of way, I must say. Jasmine finds the First Lady. Meanwhile, Captain Hiller drags on Alien and gets a ride from Russell, and President Whitmore and David arrive at Area 51 and sees an alien spaceship, and they get into the vault of what the aliens look like, and President Whitmore tells David to crack the code, and Captain Hiller comes into Area 51 with an alien as a clearance. The look on one guy's face was hysterical. I was busting up at that point. And they talk with the alien and tells them there's no peace and they want humans to die. And the aliens are freaky looking, admittedly. And the problem is the Secret Service shoots the alien. And what happens if the alien escapes? And also, what if the alien doesn't get wounded by bullets? I was horrid. I was having that problem from the get-go, and President Whitmore decides to blow up the bastards. Oh, good. What are they going to do about it? They blow up the shield, but doesn't know the aliens. Meanwhile, Captain Hiller picks up Jasmine as well as the First Lady, and the whole bunch of sequences was interesting, admittedly. July 4th comes. David is drunk and pissed off until he discovers the aliens' weakness can get their force field disabled with a virus in order to take them down with him and Captain Hiller, and going in the alien spaceship, which was clever, admittedly. And they all ask other countries to fight those aliens, to join the fight. And the speech by President Whitmore, and I do like these scenes with Russell joining the pilot team, I might add. Captain Hiller marries Jasmine, and Bill Pullman delivering the speech are both good scenes. President Whitmore goes fighting with the aliens as he belongs on the air, which seems dangerous for a president to fight in a war in the air, but I didn't mind it. David and Captain Hiller go in the alien spaceship and flies to the mothership, and they get in and upload the virus, which works while President Whitmore shoots and hits the alien mothership, and Captain Hiller and David get stuck in the giant missile from the aliens. Opens, then President Whitmore shoots and misses and Russell goes up to the alien spaceship after his missile is jammed and sacrifices himself by saying, "Hello, boys! I'm back!" and blows up the alien spaceship, which was over the top but kind of funny. Captain Hiller and David is stuck in another ship and blows up and hacks into the computers, and they escape successfully and blows it up and reunites with Jasmine and David's ex-wife. And this climax is pretty damn fun. I mean, the first half was... Well, let's get to this. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 6.3 out of 10. The first half was a bit of a yawn. Second half got better. But it did feel like a Michael Bay film, but after that, it started to improve after the first hour into a fun action sci-fi movie. I like the three main stars characters, but the others I could care less about. But at the end of the day, it's a fun B-movie. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and I will be back next week with Independence Day Resurgence. And until next time, happy 4th of July!